2020 is less than a month away, and right now there are so many ways to make some money online, so watch this video all the way through for what are, in my opinion, some of the easiest ways to make some cash. Hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here and welcome back to another video. So a lot of people really don't understand how much you can change your life by just having access to the internet every single day. There are so many different and unique things that you can do to earn some extra money on the side, and if you do it right, you can really make it a full-time thing. So if you end up enjoying this video, please do hit that like button and drop a sub if you learned something new, but anyways, let's get on with the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is dropshipping, and this is probably something you've already heard about, but on the chance that you have no idea what it is, let me quickly explain it. Dropshipping is basically when you pick an item, make an online store for that item, and then you sell that item for a price higher than what you actually bought it for. So let's say for example that I want to make a website where I sell computer keyboards, so I'll do some research and maybe I'll find like a cheap keyboard for like $15 and I'll buy it from a supplier's website. Then I'll take that keyboard and I'll sell it for a higher price on my own website. So let's say that I sell that same keyboard that I just bought for $15 but for $80 on my website. So when I get the order on my website, I'll send that same order to where I'm actually getting it from. And also, let me know if you guys do want me to make like a more detailed video on this topic, by the way. I think I could make a pretty good one. But yeah, anyways, once I do sell that keyboard for $80, I'll subtract the $15 that I actually spent to buy it, and I'll end up with $65, which I get to keep and do literally whatever I want with. But you do need to factor in like marketing costs, because if you think about it, there's no way that someone's just gonna randomly find your website or my website where I'm selling keyboards on, unless I do some promotion for it. So let's say for example I was selling gaming keyboards. The smart thing to do would probably be find like a really big Instagram page that kind of like posts gaming setups, and then I could just message them, ask them to post like my website on their Instagram story for maybe like $10 a day. And then that way the followers of that gaming setup like Instagram page will find my website and they might buy the keyboard that I'm trying to sell. So when I subtract that cost too, which like let's say for example is $10, I made $55 by barely doing anything other than just being the middleman. So that's kind of like a really easy summary of what dropshipping is. And like I said before, if you guys want me to make a video on it, I definitely can. So comment down below. Anyway, so in that example, I did talk about paying an Instagram account to promote my product in their story for like a day, and that's what I want to talk about next. It's really not as popular as it used to be, but growing pages on sites like Instagram is still a pretty common way to make some extra money. You see people make fan pages of like musicians, TV shows, and so much more. So basically, once you build a following on them, people will literally just reach out to you and ask you to like share their posts, or in the previous case, like share a website for them. And this is like when you can say how much you'll charge for that, and that's just like an easy way to make some extra money. Like if someone wants you to like put their post on your Instagram story, be like $25, and that's it, easy $25. And another example is if you have like a Spotify playlist or like an Apple Music playlist with a lot of followers, you can just try to find some like small upcoming musicians and ask them if they want to pay you to actually like put their song on your playlist. And this way, whenever someone listens to your playlist, the artist will also get their streaming numbers up, and in return, you'll be making some money too. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. Also, if you guys are interested, I do have my own Spotify playlist. It doesn't really have a whole lot of followers, but if you guys do want to listen to the music that I like to listen to, just go on Spotify and search for Muaaz's playlist. I should have it on the screen right now, and you should find it. But anyways, let's move on to the next tip. And also, if you guys are enjoying this video, please do hit that like button. But anyways, let's move on to the next tip. So anyways, the next thing that I want to cover is selling your skills, and people don't think about it, but you can go on YouTube and search for tutorials on how to do literally anything. I mean, look at you right now, like you're watching a video learning how to make money online. Like that's just a perfect example right now. So after watching this video, if you put the time in to teach yourself something useful, like how to like do graphic design for example, then you can make fan art for YouTubers, tweet it at them, and if they retweet it, their thousands of followers might see it, and then some of them might message you and ask you to make them something similar, and then in that situation you can ask them to pay you whatever price you want to set to like make a logo or like a Twitter header or like YouTube channel art. And again, like that's just one example. Like if you teach yourself how to build PCs on YouTube, like that's literally what I did to make the PC that I have right next to me. Like if you just teach yourself like pretty useful things, you can find a way to sell it to other people. Like you can start building PCs for people in your neighborhood, or like you can start editing videos for maybe like your high school and things like that, like maybe like their sports team or whatever, right? The opportunities are literally endless. So moving on from that, let's talk about flipping. And this is pretty similar to how dropshipping works, because you're basically buying something for a cheaper price and then you're reselling it for a higher price. So let's use my phone for example right here, right? This is just like a normal iPhone, but let's say for example that I bought it for like $30 at a garage sale. Obviously, I'm just coming up with like random numbers right now, so just bear with me. But let's say that I bought it for $30 at a garage sale, and then I went online on like eBay or something and looked up like the same phone, saw that other people were selling it for like $100. I could go ahead and sell the same phone that I just bought for $30 but for $100 and make $70 out of it, just right there in one sale. Now sure, you're probably like, Muaaz, using a phone is not a good example, so let's just switch it up. Like you can really do it with anything. So let's say that you find 5 old PlayStation games at a garage sale for like $5, right? So that's basically $1 for each game. And you look them up online and all of them are selling for $10 each. So basically you paid $1 for every game, which adds up to $5, and then you sell them all for $10, which is like $50, right? Subtract the $5 that you spent buying the game, like that initial cost, you made $45 that easily. It's pretty simple, but that's kind of like how flipping works. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, and it's probably really common sense, but it's just to sell things that you don't need anymore. Like, I'm sure if you looked around your room, like right now, you could probably find 5 things that you haven't touched in months, if not years, or you probably even forgot about them. And the thing about it is you could probably sell it to someone who would actually find use out of it. Like, something that my friend does all the time is that whenever he finishes like playing a story mode game or something on his PlayStation or his Xbox or whatever, right? Instead of selling his games directly to GameStop, which will usually buy your games for like a really awful price, he'll just sell them on eBay or like on the Facebook Marketplace or really anywhere else for like a much better price. Like, I promise you, I'm sure if you think about it, you can name like 5 things off the top of your head that you could sell and make some easy money off of. Like, let's say that you bought a new phone, you could probably sell all of your old phone cases for like a couple bucks. And then that would add up and you'd probably have like 30 or 40 bucks at the end of the day. If you're a college student or like you've just recently graduated college, you could probably sell all of your old college textbooks for hundreds of dollars and make some easy money right there too. So like, honestly, the options of things that you can sell are literally endless. Like, let's say for example you have like an old computer or like an old phone that no one has touched in years in your house, you can sell that too and make a couple hundred easily. Just do some research on the stuff that you might want to sell, see if people are buying it, and if so, you might as well try selling whatever it is too. Like, even if you're only selling things for like $10 or $15, if you keep selling things, money adds up and you can have hundreds of dollars after just a few sales. And this next tip is kind of a stretch, but you might as well just try it out if you ever had any interest in it. But you should just try making some content online on sites like Twitch and YouTube, because you can easily earn some extra money on it, or even make it a full-time thing, because who knows, you might be really good at it. And I've made tons of videos in the past on how you can find success on YouTube and Twitch on my channel, so I'll link those videos in the description below. And also I did make a video recently on how to like actually find sponsors for like your YouTube channel or like Instagram pages or whatever, right? So if you guys are interested in that, definitely check that out in the description below too, because honestly that's a really easy way to make some extra money without having to do too much work. So yeah, look for that video as well. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Be sure to drop a like if you did, and subscribe if you guys want to see more content like this. I do have so many more tips that I could have shared, like investing in stocks online and just making money that way, along with so many other tips. But if you guys do want that part too, just let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.